Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. It's still unusually cold. It's already May and it's like chilly out. Kind of strange. Today's topic is going to be trust the body and teach the brain. It kind of sums up the recovery process. So I'll get to that in a minute. I don't know if you can hear it, but I do have a lawnmower boy across the street. He's probably a couple hundred yards away. So if you can hear it, that's how far sound carries. Going to relax. Been sitting out here for a couple minutes, just enjoying. Look at how green everything has turned. It's a beautiful day. The sky's blue. All right. So trust your body, teach your brain. It's essentially what we're doing here. TMS, perceived danger pain, essentially means your body's not the problem. Period. End of discussion. If you've ruled in TMS, if you've ruled in this perceived danger pain, it's behaving like TMS, perceived danger pain, your body's not the problem. Trust it. Your body knows what to do. And that doesn't matter if it is digestive issues, autoimmune issues, sleep issues. Doesn't matter what it is. Chronic pain issues, any other chronic symptoms, dizziness, vertigo, you name it. I'm going to encourage you to trust your body. Because if you're always walking around going, my body this, my body that, how's a body going to operate smoothly and take care of you if you hate the body and you're always angry at the body and blaming your body for everything? Trust your body. It knows what to do. If you don't believe me, think back to the last time you cut a finger in the kitchen or, banged your elbow and bruised it and it was nice and brown and, purpley. Trust the body. It always heals. The body always heals. Doesn't matter if you broke a bone a certain period of time ago and the pain is still persistent, even though the doctors say it's healed. Your body's done its job. You have to teach your brain that we're trusting our body. Our body's okay. So for past injuries, past surgeries, the body's already healed. Please trust that. The body knows what to do. It's a matter of teaching the brain because many of us TMS folk, us people with perceived danger, pain, or other symptoms, we've got a brain that's really adamant about doing a great job of keeping us safe. And its warning signal is pain or other symptoms. And so the brain is scared, flat out. In some cases, terrified. In some cases, we are perpetuating that fear with our thinking and our emotions that build as our thinking spins faster and faster. In some cases, we're just replaying things that we've been told or we read. If you've ever spent any time in any of those bad neighborhoods I talk about with other chronic pain communities or chronic illness communities, where everybody is terrified and sharing that terror with you moment by moment. Get out of those neighborhoods. What do we want to do? We need to teach the brain that the information it's been acting on, all of that bad information, the misinformation, is inaccurate. So this is a matter of accurate knowledge and then teaching the brain safety, right? We got to teach the brain what's really going on and how this system called the human body and the pain system functions. How systems are created. Perceived danger. Trust the body. I'm telling you, the body knows what to do. If you guys haven't seen it, go to my website, painfreeyou.com, and scroll halfway down the page and look for the picture of me all crooked and jacked up. The body was really whacked. I mean, I had all sorts of muscle imbalances from a decade or more of pain. My hips were out of alignment, my shoulders were out of alignment, my head was on a tilt, my back was curved, everything was out of alignment due to muscle tension, muscle spasms, compensating for pain for all those years, muscle imbalances. You know what? I didn't do a darn thing for my muscles to resolve it. Let me say that again. And let me back up. I tried to, but none of my efforts to fix my body, to fix my muscle imbalance, to loosen up these muscle spasms, none of the work I did with physical therapists or on my own to try to compensate and realign my body, none of it worked. It was a waste of time, a waste of effort. It was frustrating, and the pain never went because I was constantly reconfirming the brain's perception. You got a body problem. When I taught my brain and trusted my body, when I taught my brain I was actually okay and the pain went away, my body took care of itself and realigned me. Those muscle tensions loosened up, the muscle spasms stopped firing spasms. My hips realigned, my spine wasn't quite as curved, my head wasn't on a tilt as much. My body took care of itself. It really did. Look at those pictures on my homepage at painfreeyou.com. Scroll down. I didn't have to do anything after my pain left for my body to straighten out. It did it itself. Just like it did it itself to get me crooked because I was fearful, misinformation, bad data, lots of fear about the symptoms. I had the pain, I was worried about the pain, and my body tensed up and got crooked. Trust the body, folks. It's already okay. You're already okay. The body knows what to do. Injury, trust it. Dental work, trust it. Surgery, trust it. The body knows what to do. We don't need to be involved. When was the last time you cut yourself and you looked at it and went, wow, now let me focus on healing. Let me do this right. I've got to focus on healing. So look, there are true injuries. They do happen. But most true injuries, we go, oh, I cut myself. We don't think about it because we don't believe it's a problem that we need to solve because we trust that those things will resolve themselves. You fall down, you skin your knee, you got a nice scab. How much do you worry about it and go, oh boy, I better focus on healing? We don't. We trust the body for those things. I'm really encouraging you to trust the body as it relates to other chronic symptoms and other chronic pains. The body's fine. The brain is just sounding the alarm system based on misinformation and fear, perceived danger. So again, trust the body, teach the brain. We don't have anything to heal. I mean, yes, true injuries, yes, there is a healing process. Trust it, it's going to happen. But teach the brain to trust the body, because the body always knows what to do. Hope this makes sense to you all. Super important point, because I still have people that say, yeah, you know, injury, when in fact it was just an onset of TMS. Well, how'd you injure yourself? Well, I was walking. My foot started hurting. Okay. Walking generally doesn't injure our feet, right? So injuries are often just TMS in disguise, the brain perceiving danger in disguise. It feels like an injury because it happened maybe while you were doing something, but it's usually just an onset of TMS, an onset of the brain perceiving danger and going, hey, don't do that. And if you are resuming activity and all of a sudden pain comes on, it's an onset of TMS. If you are resuming activity and it felt pretty good during the activity, but the pain shows up that night or the next day, you didn't injure yourself the day before. Why? Because injuries hurt when they happen. So if you resume activity, you're fine during it, and pain shows up later, that night or the next day, it wasn't an injury. It was the brain going, whoa, what'd you do yesterday? We're feeling a little bit of soreness, a little muscle fatigue, and the brain just overreacts, turns on symptoms, maybe brings back the old pains, turns them up a little bit. Stop calling those things injuries. The best thing you can do is say, I know what's going on. Did a little more activity yesterday than normal. This must be my brain just perceiving danger. You don't have to figure it out. You can just go right to the safety message. So, try to cover a couple of examples, but the bottom line is, your body knows what to do. Trust your body and teach your brain the accurate information, the accurate knowledge, so that we can use that accurate knowledge to dial down the fear. When the fear comes down and you've got the accurate knowledge, you'll be able to shift your attention away from the symptoms much more easily. And guess what happens? Accurate knowledge, less fear, less attention, less symptoms. Get on that path. Stay on that path. And you're going to get well. You're going to get well. I know it. I believe in you. I know you can do this. How do I know? Because other people have done it, and you're a human being too. So, love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.